Gamers, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Season 12, which is just around the corner. So if you're here for the first time and like your content, please do us a favor, like and subscribe below. Truly appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm grow. So, first up on the agenda, we're going to talk about new weapons and consumables in Season 12. So there's a new LMG coming out, the L86, which is basically the big brother to the L85. I'm really excited to try it out. It looks pretty sweet. It looks like it's just going to be the new meta. I mean, the L85 is pretty nasty already, so if you take a gun, make it a machine gun, and keep everything basically the same, and everything in the front works. You know, I can't think of the name. The bipod works, so you'll be able to shoot it with it. So I'm excited to try it out. It looks pretty sweet. All the LMGs got a rework, which is pretty sweet. You know, the LMGs. The M249 has been pretty meta because it's pretty sick. It fires fast and it hits hard. So it'd be nice to try out the new LMGs overall. I think just like the shotguns were prior to this last update, the LMGs kind of took a back seat to basically every weapon after the shotguns got buffed. And the shotguns are in a really good spot right now. The assault rifles usually are. I mean, you know, except minus the bugle. But the other guns, you know, now the shotgun's pretty viable. Even like the KS-23, I mean, that thing is a one-hit kill within like 5 meters. So it's pretty, the shotguns are pretty nice. So I think if they do the same thing or similar with the LMGs, I'll be interested to see how it plays out. Some of the LMGs, you know, I'm not a big fan of. They're a little slow firing. I think the faster fire, we all know in this game, the faster the fire rate, the better anyways, especially in close quarter combat. So I'm excited to get my hands on it either way. It'd be sweet to see how many one-shot headshots, sniper shots we can pull off with the new L86. And finally, the last item that's been updated or added to the game, I should say, is the radiation grenade. It unlocks at level 49 in the battle pass. The battle pass is 75 levels. A lot of the partners have come out and shown, you know, the battle pass. So please feel free to check one of them out and support them. Additionally, the dev stream this week showed all the levels of the battle pass. So there's 75 levels instead of 50 now. The radiation grenade unlocks at level 49. And there's a little bit of controversy around this because of the radiation grenade, how it's been shown to use. Half Metal Fox, one of the Vigor partners, did a full video on what it actually does. You know, how it affects area of operation when it's deployed. And then even some people took to Reddit and voted. I think we had 227 votes on the poll, and only 47 said everything is fine and they're excited to try it out, willing to try out the new grenade. That's basically 20.7%. So that means 79.3% of those that voted, which is basically extrapolate that over the population of the game, thinks that it needs reworked, and we haven't even tried it yet. So I'm sure the devs will take all this into consideration. I'm sure there'll be some sort of nerf coming for it in the coming weeks. Maybe not, though, because it's going to take a while to grind for those that don't play 8 hours a day to get the actual radiation grenade. You know, and a lot of people are upset that, you know, it's going to affect the looting in the game, and it's going to affect, you know, the points of interest like the you know, the barred house and the locked container, and which on Half Metal Fox's video he showed that it actually does the same thing as the other grenades. By throwing it over, it unlocks the all three locks simultaneously at the locked container. So there is a lot of feedback from the community right now, and rightfully so. You know, that they don't like the idea of how that's going to change the looting of the game. But I wanted to take a moment and kind of look at, you know, really those concerns, while valid, might not necessarily be, you know, the case. Traditionally, points of interest serve as areas of opportunity for quote unquote sweaty players to get kills. So if you go to the barred house and you deploy a radiation grenade, it's going to deter all the other players from wanting to go there, because they, you know, as you've seen in the video, if you don't have 2 iodine to take with you on every single run just to go, you know, anticipate attacking a point of attack or point of interest, getting the items out of there for the XP and then extracting. If you don't have 2 iodine, you're not going to make it. Like you can't even you can't even stay there in the guardhouse while the safe unlocks. I mean, I don't anyways, and most players, if you haven't, my suggestion would be to unlock the safe and get out and wait till the carnage comes about to go in and get your items after it's unlocked in a minute. That's the best way to play it, in my opinion. But at this stage, if you're the type of player that goes in, unlocks the lock, the safe, and then waits in that house or waits in that room or wherever it's located for a minute till it unlocks, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to die from radiation if somebody deploys a radiation grenade. So as somebody that has played with sweaty players, they're not going to make it harder on themselves to get kills. They're not playing this game to challenge themselves personally on, I might only get one kill, but if I radiate every point of interest, I'll have to hunt. Like they hunt for a purpose to get kills and keep their KPE up. They're not there to make it harder on themselves. If anything, they want to do anything to make it easier on themselves. So I think, the concept that the radiation grenades are going to ruin the looting of the game is really kind of misplaced at this stage. Again, I might be wrong. We might get out, these radiation grenades out here in the next couple of weeks, and might be all hell let loose on the POIs and nobody gets anything, and then the devs have to make an emergency patch. I don't know. But I really don't think that's going to be the case. I don't see anybody that's going for kills trying to make it harder on themselves to get those kills. And I'll show you here, like, I have an example where the Bard house is on Kierston, and it's in that, that house that's in the middle of the map, basically. And we'll just watch it real quick. So we're at the Bard house. As you can see, there's a box at the door. I killed that guy first. I didn't capture it. I apologize. I just killed a guy coming up the steps. Now I'm trying to keep the area secure. And if you can listen quietly, you should hear footsteps to the left. So I didn't hit the safe. I wait. Come upstairs. And I don't have headphones on, so I can't tell. I apologize. Not sure if you could hear that or not. Somebody basically comes in the window and shuts the window behind them. And I wasn't being quiet going upstairs, so they know I'm there. I'm just waiting on them to come out. And I'll fast forward it because it's like a 3-minute clip, but I literally wait up here for like a minute and a half, and then finally I'm like, all right, dude, I don't know what this dude's doing, if he thinks I think he went away or what. But let me fast forward a little bit here. So at this stage, I'm like, all right, man, I'm bored. I'm just going to push. So as you can see, all these people started funneling into the Bard house. Now, if this house was radiated, nobody would be here. So if a sweaty player is going to go for kills and keep their KP up and growing to be in the top of the leaderboard, it just doesn't make sense that they're going to irradiate the points of interest and not create a self-induced funnel for everybody to come in and, come out for the kills and funnel all the people into what they're wanting to do. So that's just my take. Let me know if you guys agree, disagree, if you have any concerns with the grenades as is, if you want to see them changed, nerfed, if you want to see iodine buffed, whether it's a lower rarity class, or if you have some other idea. There's other ideas. What if you take an iodine pill and put it on an arrow, and now the crossbow's viable because if somebody throws a radiation grenade, you can shoot an iodine bolt that explodes over the radiation and dissipates it. So there's other concepts that they might be able to come up with, just depending on what what the feedback is from the community. I'm sure something will change just because of the majority, based on everything I've seen so far, have been vocally against it. I'm more personally willing to try it. That's just my personality. But let us know in the comments below what you guys think. And hope everyone has a great end of Season 11, a great start to Season 12. We'll see you out in the Outlands. And until next time, gamers, take care, and we'll see you later.